What's up guys, I hope you guys are having a great day. Today I'm in Bengaluru and I was kind of bored sitting at home. So I've decided why not just head out and explore some places I've never been before. And I've come across this place on the internet, the most hyped up spot to explore in Bengaluru, I would say. It's called a Chota Ladakh. I live in KR Puram and from my place it is just 40 kilometers. I don't know how long it will be from your place, you can just put on the maps. This is gonna be a straightforward vlog, no BS, because it is a straightforward location. You can just put on the map and it will lead you to the exact location. I'm not gonna tell you where I refueled my vehicle or where I had my breakfast like other vloggers do. I guess that's enough talking. Let's get on with this video. Right now I come to a spot where there is diversion. If you take a right from here, it will lead you towards Chota Ladakh. While driving, I was just searching across the internet, are there any more places to visit in Kolar? And I came across a temple called as Sri Ramalingeshwara Temple. The picture looks really good, so I thought I've come so far. And the U-turn is also kind of far, it's 1 kilometer ahead. So why not just explore the temple first and then come back to Chota Ladakh. Banni, Ramalingeshwaram Temple, Avani, is 40 kilometers from here, and the maps will lead you to the exact location. Once you take the diversion from the highway, the Avani village is 10 kilometers away, and the Love Kush Betta is quite visible from far away distance. Guys, I've reached the temple. It took me around 1 hour 15 minutes from the Chota Ladakh diversion. The drive till here was very peaceful. The temple from outside looks very basic. Let's see how the temple looks from inside. It is said that Lord Ram visited Avani during his return to Ayodhya from Sri Lanka. It is also believed that the sons of Lord Ram and Devi Sita, Love and Kush, were born on this hill behind the temple, hence called as Love Kush Betta. You can also hike to the top of the hill. There is also a temple overlooking the village of Avani. And as per the locals, Hindu saint Maharishi Valmiki, the author of Ramayana, lived here. That was Sri Ramalingeshwaram Temple, guys. The architecture of the temple is mind-blowing, and all the coconut trees surrounding the temple just adds on to it. Now let's head to Little Ladakh. Even I am kind of excited to see what the hype is all about. Let's hit the road. The last 2 kilometers towards Chota Ladakh is kind of off-road, but you can still take your car up to the top. I'm not sure how the road conditions will be when it rains, so watch out if you're coming here during monsoons, because these trucks use this road on daily basis. So guys, I've made it to Chota Ladakh, and the first impression by looking at this is not even Ittusa Ladakh. I don't know why they have named it that. This is not even 1% of actual Ladakh. This is just a stone quarry and the water is filled in it. You can't even call it as lake. And the surrounding views are also not that great. I see few trucks going upwards. There's another quarry. I guess in few years time that will be called as Bada Ladakh. Lastly, to sum up this spot, I would say if you are extremely bored at home and have absolutely nothing to do, this should be your last option. You can come here for bike ride. I see a lot of people coming here for bike rides. I'll just fly my drone now and show you guys the surrounding. Check it out. That's it from this video, guys. I hope you guys made it till the end. If you did, then consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And I'll see you guys on next one. Peace. That was me, by the way.